One night, after a wild school party, my friends and I decided to catch an Uber home. We were all 20, intoxicated, and laughing about nothing in particular, paying little attention to where the driver was taking us. Soon, we noticed that we were driving along a road called Sonol in California, a place with a chilling reputation that everyone in the car knew about. But we brushed it off. It was 3 a.m., and we were far too drunk to care. Suddenly, the driver stopped at the side of the road, and without saying a word, let a girl into the car. She slid silently into the back seat. She introduced herself as Mary. All of us froze. She was wearing a long, white dress, and there was something eerily familiar about her story. She told us that her husband had left her on their wedding night and that she had been stranded on the road for hours, unable to find a ride in the darkness. I glanced over at my friend Dominic, who seemed as tense as I was. Quietly, I whispered to him the tale of Bloody Mary, a story that had supposedly happened right on this very road. Just as I mentioned her name, the girl lifted her head and looked directly at me through the rearview mirror, her pale eyes glowing in the darkness. "Are you talking about me?" she whispered, her voice as cold as ice. Panic flooded the car. We begged the driver to pull over, but he kept saying he was obligated to take us to our destination. One of my friends started crying. Especially when Mary began reciting our names, each of our full names, with perfect accuracy. No one had told her who we were. Now everyone was trembling, gripped by terror, as it felt like we were driving endlessly through the darkness. But strangely, only 10 minutes had passed. Then, as the dawn broke and light began to fill the car, we looked around and realized Mary was gone. There was no sign of her anywhere. It felt surreal, as if she had vanished into thin air, leaving us with only the eerie memory of her presence. The next morning, while I was getting ready and thinking about the night's strange events, I caught sight of myself in the bathroom mirror. There, on my neck, was a thin, fresh scratch that hadn't been there before. Dark Curse, thank you for joining me on this haunting journey. If you enjoyed this chilling tale, remember to like, share, and subscribe to Dark Curse. There are countless stories like this, waiting to send shivers down your spine. So, stay tuned for more spine-tingling tales. If you dare.